Hi everybody, welcome back to the VGC Casters Cup, week number 4. This is no ordinary week. We are up against Kosta Daidimos himself. One of the VGC casters, of course, one of my colleagues, and a good friend. But when it comes to the battleground, this is where we put that aside. We've got some scary teams in front of us for this week, and this is not the first time that we've faced as well. Back in Season 1, Kosta and I faced not once but twice. So I beat him in the regular season in Season 1 to be able to sneak into Top Cut. And then I beat him again in the semi-finals as well. So I just want to show you that matchup. So if you are particularly keen-eyed, you'll see that the teams that we had at the time are kind of a swap of what we've got now. So I've got the Rain team with Polytoad and Gothitelle this season, but Kosta had that last time, as you can see. And the Baxcalibur's the same, the Dreadnought's the same, and a few other things are also similar, like Redirection, Fake Out, that sort of thing. And then I, at the time, had the Sun team with Torkoal and Pokemon that can make use of the sun and some Trick Room Pokemon. And let's just flip back to our current season, and you can see that Kosta has the Torkoal himself, which is really interesting. So not only is Kosta going to try and get big revenge this time, but he's doing it with my own team. So I'm taking it as a win either way. If he beats me this time, it means that he had to take my inspiration from Season 1 to beat me. And if I win, then, you know, it's another win. So either way, I'm feeling good after this battle. So, let's get into nitty-gritty though, because Kosta has created a very strong and very scary Trick Room Sun team. So, you've got the Indeedee Sneasler mode as well. You've got Hisuian Typhlosion to go immediately on the offense. You've got Armarouge, which can be really flexible into Trick Room or Fast mode. You can go like Weakness Policy, Weak Armor. You've got the Skiploom for some sleep and some Tailwind as well. So it is just a budget Jumpluff. It kind of does the job all right. And you've got a Prankster Pokemon in that Grafaiai, which could maybe even go for Prankster move of its own to kind of control the weather a bit better. And we haven't even mentioned Zoroark as well. The Hisuian form, of course, which makes things even scarier, even just when the battle started. So let's have a look at the team I brought this week. Okay, so first up is Thundurus. Of course it's Thundurus. Thundurus is my one S tier pick in my draft, and it's probably going to come to most matchups because of that. And it's very good here as well. So obviously with Prankster Rain Dance, I can shut off the sun. With Mental Herb, I can stop Kosta from trying to stop me doing that. Because the Grafaiai can definitely shut me down. It is because I'm off the ground, because I'm Thundurus, more of an obvious target for it, because I can't benefit from the psychic terrain that Kosta will likely set up as well. So that's partly why I'm Terra Dark as well, is not only to resist Prankster moves, but also take on psychic type attacks, which are a lot of, with the Armarouge and that Indeedee. Now, offensively though, we've got Wild Bolt Storm and Weather Ball. So obviously I can make use of the rain and the sun with Weather Ball. And both types will hit Kosta's team fairly hard. And then for some nice spread damage and reliable damage, it's Wild Bolt Storm that I've got here too. The special attack is to make sure I've got a 2-hit KO, most likely on Torkoal and Typhlosion with Wild Bolt Storm. And also has enough special attack that I 1-hit KO Armarouge with a rain-boosted Weather Ball. And then the defense is kind of just to help survive mostly a lot of the special attacks that Armarouge can throw out, but also Crabominable's Ice Hammer when I've Terrored, if it's not both Life Orb and Iron Fist boosted. I'm a little scared of Crabominable, honestly. I think Kosta could definitely bring it. He might feel like there's not enough room for it, but he could definitely bring it. Right, next up. Crocodile. So, looked really good here. Ground and dark coverage, if you're looking at Kosta's team, looks amazing. And to keep Crocodile around, Assault Vest, I think makes a lot of sense here too. So I can take on a lot of the fire boosted attacks, the Psychic attacks when I've gone for the Terror as well. It's just, I think, a really nice item and allows me to run these 4 moves as well. Earthquake looks really good, but I don't want to be just Earthquake, particularly if Armor Roof does end up running Wide Guard. I've got Knockoff for the Dark types. Oh, sorry, not for the Dark types, the Psychic types. And Gungshot is there. I suppose 1 for Skip Bloom. Well, I'm not actually expecting Skip Bloom to come, but I am expecting Terra Fairy Indeedee. And at least that then gives me a good option to hit it quite hard with Gungshot. Probably not getting a 1-hit KO, but it still is good damage. And yeah, as I say, the bulk is there to kind of help survive some sun-boosted fire moves, some Armor Rouge, like Heat Wave, for instance. And Torkoal's attacks as well. And if I've gone for the Terror, I can survive some kind of key expanding force moves from Armor Rouge. And, oh, and the physical defense as well helps me survive a Sneasler close combat after Intimidate. Next up, Politoed. A little bit of a different set this week. Obviously, I wanted to bring it. Just needs to set the rain, right? But offensively and defensively, Politoed looks great. There's not a lot of ways that Kosta can actually hit Politoed for super effective damage, outside of, say, Solar Beam on Torkoal, maybe Energy Ball on Armor Rouge, but I can still survive those attacks. And with Life Orb and Terra Stella, I can actually get some really nice 1-hit KOs, for instance, on Armor Rouge and Torkoal with Earth Power. And with Psychic, I can KO Crabominable, Sneasler, definitely. And the way Terra Stella works is that it can power up Weather Ball once when it's in the rain and once when it's in the sun, because they're 2 different types of moves. So in theory, I could get 4 uses out of it, which would be quite cool. So overall, Politoed looks really good here. And going minimum speed, so I can kind of, if Trick Room does end up going up, then I can still thrive within it a little bit and guarantee I underspeed Armor Rouge to KO it too. Next up, Dreadnought. So first time bringing it in the draft for this season. I partly wanted to bring it because Kosta brought Dreadnought to the matchup versus me also in Season 1. So I'm slightly inspired by that. But also, it hits really nicely with rock moves, and I wanted something that can really abuse the rain that I can set up. Because at the moment, sure, Politoed can set it up, but Dreadnought can actually really make use of it. Particularly if Kosta wants to go for kind of his fast mode in the Sneasler, Zoroark, High Typhlosion. Kind of gives me an out versus that, and another out with Focus Sash, being able to survive any one attack. I can't actually see myself going for Shell Smash all that often, because even after that, Sneasler will still outspeed me. If it's unburdened boost is activated, but of course I can then get the rain boost as well. So there's room to use it if I want to, but I think it's mostly going to be going on the offensive rocks manipulation. Now I've gone for the Terra Dark to, again, avoid extra moves from the Fire Eye, but also if I'm down on 1 HP and Kosta only has Psychic type attacks, I can still use those systems. Then we've got Excalibur. So Excalibur looks very nice here too. I've got the Terra Psychic, which is not usually that great defensively, but I definitely wanted a Terra that could resist fighting from Sneasler, as well as resist the Psychic moves as well. So Psychic is the only type that does that. And then with those dice Scale Shot, I still spare it. It's pretty much the whole team, because Kosta's only Steel type is the Jump Trio, and it's pretty squishy and doesn't utilize so it looks really strong. And I really don't know what to put in for that third move there, but I thought Helping Hand would be nice, particularly if Excalibur finds itself in Trick Room and it's about to go down, I can still get off a Helping Hand, and right before it goes down and help do something. Maybe get a KO then Speed is enough to outspeed Zoroark at +1 with Scale Shot, and the rest is kind of dumped into attack to make sure it gets some nice KOs on some Sash Pokemon, and and finally, Gothita. Potentially the star of the show, we'll see. So, I thought a lot about the set, so it does look a bit strange, right? So, obviously, Psychic Seed is probably going to get activated. And that's where Gothita wants to be, because it means that Indeedee's then on the field. And that means I can imprison and trick through. Now, I've got a lot of speed investment there because I'm wanting to outspeed 0 speed, but like non-speed dropping nature. So basically like a modest or like relaxed or, sorry, modest or calm or bold Indeedee, for instance, with no speed investment, which hits 105. I hit 107. Just kind of speed creep a little bit. And this is so that I can at least go before Indeedee tries to go for a move. Now, Indeedee doesn't get Expanding Force, the female version. But what it does mean is that I can imprison before Indeedee might go for an imprison. That I could see Kosta maybe doing, is that like knowing Gothitel's quite strong, you could try to imprison my imprison. And so I will then be able to imprison Kosta first. This also covers for a slightly speedier Armarouge or a non-min speed Armarouge as well, because then I can imprison first again before it can go for an Expanding Force. And because I'm also imprisoning Protect, that also makes it really nice for my other Pokemon to really just kind of safely click moves. So I'm hoping Gothitelle can really do some work here. Special attack is also enough to kind of hopefully get some like a one-hit KO on Crabominable with Expanding Force in the Psychic terrain. And Terra Water just works really nicely to resist both Fire and Psychic if I want to not Terra, for instance. And that's the team. So, I'm expecting Kosta to bring Sneasler, Torkoal, Grafaiai, Indeedee, Armarouge, Crabominable. That's what I'm expecting. I don't actually know if that is what he'll bring, but like, we'll see. I think maybe you could argue Zoroark instead of Crabominable, but otherwise, I think that's probably what he'd bring. And it's kind of what I've been preparing for, so if he's brought something else, then who knows what we'll do. Let's go. So, Kosta has Grafaiai, which is Terra Dark, Typhlosion, Terra Grass, Indeedee Female Dragon, Armarouge is Grass, Zoroark Hisuian is Terra Dark, and Torkoal is Grass as well. Okay. So, quite interesting. No Sneasler. No way. Okay, very interesting team. A little bit afraid of the Typhlosion actually now. That definitely makes me want to go Thunderous as a lead. With Mental Purpose as well, looks pretty good. And then kind of with Crocodile is like just a kind of standard lead. From my end, I can kind of side Earthquake and things. Gotta watch out for Zoroark, obviously. Particularly for like Will-O-Wisp onto Crocodile. But yeah, Crocodile just applies so much pressure though. Indeedee was Dragon. Okay, it's not Fairy, unfortunately, because that would have been better for me. Overall, Baxcalibur's looking quite nice, though. I definitely want Politoed. Yeah, let's bring Bax. Okay. Good luck, Punch Kosta. Let's go. Maybe not bring Gothitelle maybe is a mistake here, but we can bring it game 2 if not. Okay. I forgot about the Frisk. Oh no, he's found out so much already. Oh no. That is so much information, isn't it? Oh my goodness. I forgot about the Frisk. Okay, that's no longer a surprise. But still effective though. Now, another question is, has Grafaiai gone min speed to make sure that the sun goes up? That's a question I have. Let's find out, I guess. Typhlosion, Terra Grass, which he's going for. Okay. Maybe I should have gone for Terra Fire to be safe, but We'll see. He's got to expect the rain dance. Yeah, he's gone slow. Oh, just acid spray. Okay. Interesting. And it's Heat Wave. Nice avoid. Oof. Oh god, takes a lot there and gets the burn. No way. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Fine. So that's got to be specs, I think. So locked into Heat Wave. Oh, that's bad. He's got a sunny day though, surely. And so if I Weather Ball his Typhlosion as he does that, it's going down. But does my Thunderous, I suppose, survive Sun Boosted Heat Wave? I think it should. There's the Sun, okay. This could be a pretty hype KO, I get it. There's the Heat Wave. And he survives, yeah. We trade 1 for 1 here. Maybe I should have... Thinking of going Politoed there? Maybe I should have, to be honest. Okay, we get that though. We haven't committed Terra yet, which I think is a good thing. So we've seen Sunny Day. And Acid Spray. Typhlosion specs. I'm just calculating a few things. Okay, it's a pretty bulky Grafai, I think. Which means it... might not be Sash, basically. It's Armourouge. Now, it could be Indeedee in the back. It's Indeedee, he wants Psychic Terrain, he has to switch it in, therefore he's not getting Weather Control. It could obviously just be Torkoal in the back. That would be very reasonable. I also don't know what 7 Sunbridge is, which is kind of scary. Okay. Oh, Thunderous survives! Huge. Okay, that might be the only damaging attack it has. Oh, who do we miss? Grafai. Ooh, double miss. Okay. Unfortunate. And it was weak armor. Oh well. Uh-oh. This might not be the worst though, actually. Armourouge. Got some time to think. Speed won't go any higher. And again, love it. Yeah, Joe's pretty good for that, isn't it? Okay, it's big information at least. Weak armor. Speed won't go any higher, yeah. Alright. Okay, so what this means though is that there's obviously still no weakness policy activation there. I haven't really protect yet. Obviously, Politoed's in the back. It's quite tempting to go into it now, really, especially if Torkoal's in the back of them. Scale was at +1, -1 defense. I should outspeed Grafii now, so actually I kind of want to target into that. I'm not timed out there. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's the Heat Wave. Go on exchange, very nice. First shot comes out. Okay. Maybe I should have gone into Armor Rouge there. Who's in the back though? Is it Torkoal? Is it Politoed? It is Torkoal, okay. Okay. He's already Terra, doesn't he? Yes. I'm just trying to see what it was. Torkoal was Terra. It is Terra Grass. They're both Terra Grass. Okay. No, they can't Terra. Just come with me. Now here's where I could do the Terra Stellar Earth power play. For this exact scenario where Torkoal still has the Sun. And then I can still Ice Spear Armor Rouge. Armor Rouge doesn't have the damage boost yet. And it's Heat Wave as well, it's not Armor Cannon, which I think is crucial. Go on the Toad. Use Energy Ball, okay. But yeah, we do survive. Let's go for the KO. And now, Terra Stellar Life Orb Earth Power Politoed. Come on. Ooh, that's bulky. But it's equal. Okay. Should have this. So, Earth Power. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that is that's actually a very bulky, very specially bulky Torkoal from my calculations. I think that is the case. So. So a bit of a yawn stally one, maybe with body press and stuff as well, rather than offensive, potentially. Okay. We'll take game 1. Game 2. Obviously that went okay. What I had forgotten to do in game 1 was like just consider the fact that Zoroark could be in the lead. I just completely forgot about that. So he might do that this time. Now I've obviously got to be very careful of the activation of Armor Rouge's weakness policy. So I'd like to kind of play around that if I can. Now there's definitely a few activations that can happen with that, because obviously he just goes for the Terra and then goes for side U-turn, most likely. And like loads of like Kosta's Pokemon get U-turn. So Grafii gets U-turn, Zoroark gets U-turn. So it could be either of those paired with it. So got to be careful. Creek was good, even if it got when it got burnt, you know. Oh, it was a good lead, wasn't it? Really. Maybe this is a mistake, but I'm gonna try it. He didn't bring in DD either. So maybe Gothitel's better as a lead here, just in case. Let's see. Fire Armor Rouge. Here we go. Right. So whether this is Zoroark or Grafaiai, it could obviously still U-turn. It could definitely have that move. It makes me really want to Terra Dark Thunderous. To just kind of cool it happening. Heatwave Endure, Expanding Force surely, and what? Oh no, it's got Energy Ball. It's got Energy Ball. Right, I'm going to call it. Going all in. Thunderous is going first, makes sense. Yeah, let's go to Terra Grass. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, let's go. Okay. There's the U-turn. Weak Armor activates. Armor becomes fast. Defense is lowered. Weakness policy activates. Okay. Defense. Weakness policy. It's energy ball, wasn't it? So, no U-turn. That could have still been Zoroark as well. Don't 100% know that it wasn't. She could have said it, Kosta. What have I done? Ah, yeah, it was. Okay. Grafaiai back in. Oh, I didn't think about him going for Energy Ball. Ah, nice play. Nice play. Okay. That does good damage. Ooh! That power is very nice. Ooh, okay. I'm trying to think of any clues as to how much speed it was running. Now, Gothitel's alright here. Yeah. Because I don't think Politoed will outspeed. Whereas Gothitel's got some speed in it. It should outspeed. Okay. So now we know this is Grafaiai? Wait, is it? Or there is a chance... No, this has to be Grafaiai now. Okay. Just trying to work this out. Right, so let's hit up for a Rain Dance. That's a good play as well, actually, yeah, to get out of my Shadow Tag. And now that's confirmed, actually. Grafaiai is naturally faster than my Thunderous now. So that's good to know. So it means that if we Sunny Day and Rain Dance in the same turn, my Rain goes up, so we're not in trouble. Yeah, makes sense, because you want the faster U-turn, don't you? Shame, Mental Herb wasn't particularly useful here. not choosing to reveal too much right now. Okay, Heat Wave comes out, so there's a definite amount of speed in this Armor Rouge. But hopefully, Wild Storm did a lot, so this should kind of pick up. But now, obviously, Zorok is on the field. Can it KO my Thunderous? It depends on the set, obviously. It could be Sash. It shouldn't. So, I think I'm just going to hit Wild Storm. Are we just expanding force? Yeah, my concern is, like, I consider going for Trick Room, so. But I wouldn't have got it up. Okay. Oh, that doesn't KO. Oops. I don't know why I thought it did more. Maybe, I don't know if it got a critical hit at some point. Okay. Alright, Politoed in. Shadow Ball. If you brought Armor Rouge and gone for this strategy, surely it's Dindidi in the back, right? I'd have thought so. Now, in theory, Thunderous can just get a double KO here. So, hopefully I do, and then I can just get this Protect off. I see Wind. No! No. Oh, I should have attacked. I didn't consider Icy Wind. Oh, you. Oh my goodness, okay. Protect was right. I really should have considered Icy Wind. So that's Icy Wind is just so common as a rock. It's like... Okay, double KO for Thunderous. Okay. Welder, what one? Oh my goodness, okay. And the last, DD, but there's Super Fire, isn't there? Yes. So, Fire can obviously just go for the sunny day. Not the end of the world, though, for me. In DD, we've not seen yet at all. Wildbot Storm could still be the play. And maybe just Weather Ball again? Because, like, at least it will be in the sun, you know? So it's still going to be strong. I don't need to necessarily... Rain Dance, because then it's not an attack that Thunderous is going for. Yeah, let's try that. UBS for me. Interesting. Does that mean he maybe doesn't have an attack? Fire goes down. Yay. And then we get a full powered Weather Ball. Yes! God, my goodness me. GG's Kosta. Oh my goodness. I was just so in the moment all that time. I just only just dawned on me that was like the end of the second game and I'd won the first game. Can't believe it. Okay, well. Thanks very much for sticking by so far. We're now 2-2. So, chances are still alive. We've equalised this time. And again versus Kosta, we're 3-0. Which is really fun. And we've spun the rain on him as well. So, if you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing. I will be posting the rest of the matches over the coming weeks as well, the rest of the Casters Cup. And check out the other casters If you haven't yet already, they'll be down in the description below. Anyway, bye for now.